Miss Mindy. Let's talk about this. A lot of people think it might be a music note because they see it on TV or in cartoons. They see it in decorations all the time, but it's not a music note. It's a clef. The clef shows us where we line up our musical alphabet letters on the staff. This clef is called the treble clef or G clef because it shows us the higher notes and where the note G is. I'm going to show you that in a moment, and I'm also going to show you how to draw one of these correctly. When we write our music down, it's called copying music. And when you do that, you have to be very precise, very particular, so that the musicians know exactly what to do and how to interpret the notes on the page. So I'm going to show you the exact way to draw a treble clef. A long time ago, when people started writing music down, they didn't have ballpoint pens and pencils like we do today. No markers, no Sharpies. They only had quills, which were the pens that were attached to a feather or some kind of a calligraphy pen. The musical designs we see today with thick and thin lines are due to that head of the calligraphy pen. We're going to skip that part for now. I'll show you the calligraphy fancy schmancy stuff after we get the basic shape of our treble clef. So here we are with our blank staff. We need to know what the number of the lines are so that will help us with our directions. So the bottom line is 1, the next line up is 2, then the middle line is the 3rd line, then the 4th line, and at the top is the 5th line of the staff. When we start to draw the treble clef, we need to go underneath line 1. A lot of people actually start in the staff, but you need to start below the staff. So we're going to make a little hook, like we're going to go fishing and put a little bait on there. Yes, there is a little dot there. And then this line is going to be drawn up like it's coming out of the water to the boat. A lot of people draw this line perfectly straight, but it's actually slightly curved. So we're going to curve it a little bit to the top, way up above the staff, over the 5th line. From here, our line loops around, and it's important to know where we go. This is another mistake people make, is they like to just chop it off here really close to the top. We want to go to the 4th line next. So loop around to the 4th line. From here, we need to make a wide outside turn. This is another thing people like to make a super skinny treble clef. So come all the way out. We're going to aim all the way down to the bottom, down here, line 1. So we're going to make this big curve. So here we are at the bottom. We're going to continue around, keep it wide. Don't cut it in too skinny. Keep it wide. We're going to go out, make a curve here to the 3rd line. So here we go, curve around. It's just like you're drawing a G or like a 6. And then, of course, we need to curl around line 2. That's the important line for G clef. So come around. Keep going so it curls around the 2nd line. And there you go. If you want to fill in those thicker lines, you can. If you want to make it more calligraphy style. And there's your treble clef. Beautiful. Okay, so some people draw their treble clefs from the middle and they wind their way out. So it looks like this. You start with the curl, you go around to the bottom, loop it up, and come down like this. Some people do that way, and that's fine. If you like to draw your treble clef going around like that, that's cool. But because of how the thick and thin lines of calligraphy work, thick lines go down and the thin lines go up. So if you look at the shape and the motion of where those thick and thin lines land in the treble clef, it's actually starting from below the staff, like I showed first. So here's our calligraphy treble clef. We start down here at the bottom. When you go up, we use the thin line, and when we go down, we want to use the thick line. So we go up thin, down thick. Okay, here's how you do the treble clef upside down and backwards, which music teachers know you have to do this. If your kids are in front of you and you're behind them, you have to be able to do this. I do it all the time. So we just start with the bait on the top, make a little hook, whoop, around this way, onto the bottom, curl around. It's the same shape, upside down and backwards. Voila. Don't be like our famous composers who struggled so hard. Take time and practice how to draw this beautiful musical symbol, and you will impress many people. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends so they can learn how to draw treble clef too.